Why motivational content may fail you. If you are thinking of starting a project, a new business venture, or even something as simple as learning a new language, it is essential to stay motivated. However, there are many instances where you face many challenges even with the excess inflow of motivational content. How can that be? This video will demystify the myth behind motivational content and how overly introducing it into your line of work may fail you. Before starting a new venture or project, we must ask ourselves some personal questions. Why do you want to start this? Is it because you feel that it is a call to your purpose? Or is it because of a whim you felt to start something? Identifying the real purpose of your journey goes a long way to reduce or increase the level of motivational content you choose to feed on. Many of us subconsciously chase success out of the unrelenting need to be perfect, acquire external validation from people that we never got in childhood, and prove to ourselves that we are worthy of love. These seed bouts of problems ranging from depression to social anxiety, which no amount of motivational content can solve. Using external validation to cope with low self-esteem is a sure roadmap to disaster in any project or business you want to venture into. Chasing success in your project or business with loads of motivational content encourages unfulfillment, since your true self does not need the validation. You think you will reject this journey. This stunts your progress and finally stops or wrecks it. There are other factors as to why motivational content may fail you. Let us look at a few of them. Before that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification button so you will never miss any of our future videos. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Not yours. Repeatedly, we feel ourselves with motivational quotes, videos, and even music to help us with major tasks and projects. However, we still feel sluggish and unable to continue the work we set out to do. Why is that? Just like how it is impossible to power your electric fan with fuel, although they are all sources of energy and power. Exposing yourself to the wrong type of motivational content goes a long way to stunt your growth in the current project you are working on. Assuming you are working on web design, listening to motivation to encourage basketball players will not help you be efficient and will instead be counterproductive. Number 2. Overmotivation. One of the most dangerous drugs of any entrepreneur or worker can become addicted to is motivation. So many of us say, "Let me get more motivated" to start a project or goal and find ourselves going through volumes of motivational content. Now what this does is that you lose yourself in the other people's successes so much that you feel unworthy of creating your own. There is nothing wrong with learning from others and motivating yourself. However, motivation should do it in moderation. Start small, take it bit by bit, and control the information that is around you. That is the only way to keep post-motivational depression at bay. In a world where people are constantly evolving, allow yourself to learn and make mistakes. No one is perfect. Number 3. What if? As much as motivational content drives the "I can" factor, overindulgence also brings in the "what if" factor. Many people often find themselves constantly comparing themselves and doubt about starting and finishing their tasks or project. They mostly fear that it will not match the incredible successes they see other people chalk on YouTube and other social media. This etches the lousy side of motivation. It could rob you of your own creative identity. You then find yourself trying to take on completely different tasks to fit the type you watch or mostly listen to. Decisions like these spell doom, since 9 out of 10 times you will not be interested in this new project. Find your creative style first and motivational content second, and not the other way around. This will go a long way to keep a healthy mindset and steady progress in your projects or whatever task you may find yourself in. Number 4. Boring cycle. Many people who find it hard to stay motivated will rather lie in bed or rest than absorb another ounce of motivational content. Why is that? There is only one word, and that is the cycle. Doing the same thing periodically might not be such a drag as compared to doing something repeatedly. That is the hurdle a lot of people find hard to jump and instead give up. Absorbing too much motivational content repeatedly defeats the reason for motivation in the first place. You might have watched almost every YouTube vid about getting in shape or going to the gym, and later finding yourself reluctant even to step foot in the gym. When you absorb too much motivation, it creates a mental illusion that you are putting in work when you are not. So remember, a little motivation, a lot of work. Number 5. Misinformation. Another reason motivational content may fail you in your endeavors is misinformation. Now, do not get me wrong, several motivational contents are generally uplifting and encouraging. What we fail to notice is how the information affects us and our lives. Repeatedly, there are instances where motivational content has led people to take risks they need not take. Overconfidence sets in since they feel they can conquer the world. The bending of reality through misinformation of motivational content does more harm than good. Always keep in mind the status of your project or life you live, including the lifestyle you live in. Do not make drastic changes in your business or project if it does not call for that. Instead, use this motivation to keep the fire burning till you achieve your goal steadily. Rome was not built in a day. Do not rush your progress. Number 6. Forgetting the why. Motivation is nothing but a strong feeling or a stimulated brain activity. Like any other feeling, it can go and come at any instance. However, losing that feeling causes a drag, so we will instead stay on it like a drug. However, we need to rely on our discipline and purpose. Purpose ensures that we live our lives deliberately. Discipline, however, ensures we are consistent and productive. However, indulging in too much motivation and not trying your best to master fundamental skills that would sustain that feeling of motivation puts a dent in the reason you want to stay motivated in the first place. You find yourself forgetting why you wanted the motivation since you lack discipline and purpose. Learn to secure your drive and master these skills for a holistic push towards your success. The road to success can be cruel and unwinding, but staying motivated the right way can get you to your destination sooner than later. Keep in mind that we should control how safely we get there and not how fast we arrive. Thank you for watching this video.